So in this video on the leads functionality within Microsoft Dynamics 365 for Sales, we're going to cover off duplicate detection within the leads area. Now this is just one in a series we've done specifically on leads functionality in Dynamics. You can see links to others in the series below. Also, if you've got any suggested content ideas or indeed need any help with Microsoft Dynamics, please see the links below. So let's go into the system and talk about lead duplicate detection. And I'm going to do something I don't normally do, which is I'm actually going to go into the back end of the system, i.e. the bit that your administrator looks after, because I just want to show what is possible. I think a lot of people live with this within their system with the out-of-the-box lead detection rules, perhaps not appreciating those can be changed to meet their particular needs. So I'm in the data management area in the back end, and I'm specifically looking at the duplicate detection rules that are in place. Now, not all of these apply to leads. In fact, only one does. So I've got a number here that apply to account or organization records. I've got a number that apply to contact records, for example, contacts with the same email address, contacts with the same business phone number. And I've just got one at the moment relating to leads, so leads with the same email address. Now, actually, that may not give me all the duplicate spotting requirements that I need. So what I can do is create a new rule, or more specifically, the administrator can create a new rule. And this is pretty easy to do. So if the admin wanted to do that, just click on New, give that a name, and we're going to create one which is leads with the same mobile number. And then it's asking me to say, what is the base record type? Well, we want it to be for leads. And what's it going to be looking at as the basis of lead management, lead record checking? That's going to be leads as well. So let's jump to there. And then I've got the option to make it case sensitive and the option to exclude inactive matching records. I'll leave it as it is for the sake of simplicity here. And now all I need to do is add my criteria for it. And we said mobile number. If we sort of start jumping to the M's, and mobile phone, and then I've got to specify a rule, exact match, same first characters, same last characters. I'm going to say exact match. I'm going to save that. Now that's not good enough to enable that. I have to publish it, so we're going to publish that as well. So that rule should now work. Now, if I go into my leads area now, this is my list of open leads, and I'm going to create a new lead just to check if my new mobile rule is working or not. If I click on New, and I'm just going to put this as a test, and I'm going to create one for, let's say, Joe Scott. There we go. And I'm going to put in a mobile number which I believe has some duplicates already. So I'm going to put 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And if I now save that, that triggers this dialog, which frankly at times looks a little bit scary to use, but it's actually pretty straightforward. It's saying, you've put in a current record of Joe Scott. Yes, I have. And we think we found 2 duplicates based on the rules we've got in place, one of which this one is the mobile phone rule. And it's saying to me, David Johns has got the same mobile number and John Jones has got the same mobile number. Now you can ignore that and save it, or if you wanted to, you could merge it. So you could select one of those records and then merge the 2 together if you wanted to. Well, I don't want to do that. I'll actually show merging records in a separate video in due course. So let's untick that and ignore and save that. But it's a good means of just flagging to me that the record I'm about to create may be a duplicate record. So I'm going to save that. I'm actually going to come out of Joe's record. I'll come back into it again in a minute, because from a a leads perspective, we're probably not going to create that many leads manually. Generally, leads come into the system through an integration to contact us forms, landing page forms, or we perhaps migrated spreadsheets of data into the system. So that's how those normally come in. So in those cases, then that alert isn't going to trigger. But if I go to Joe's record now and I try and change something, so if I give Joe a job title of director, and if I now save that, that duplicate alert comes up on the edit, which makes it a much more interesting function for us. So that's a quick introduction to duplicate detection, and really trying to spell out that you've got the options. You can choose whether you've got duplicate detection running at all, or your administrator can, and if it is running, exactly what rules you want in place to spot potential duplicates before they go into the system. So now this is one in a series that we've done specifically on lead related functionality within Dynamics. You can see links to others in the series below. As I say, if you've got any suggested content ideas or you need any help with Microsoft Dynamics, there's the links for that below. Anyway, I really appreciate your time today and hopefully catch up with you again soon. Thank you.